In one of the most stunning scientific achievements of all time, James Watson and Michael Crick described the structure of the DNA molecule in a paper published in April 1953. This classic double helix model confirmed DNA as the universal hereditary material, but it also answered so many different questions at once that it practically invented molecular biology. However, in that first paper, Watson and Crick sounded caution. They identified supercoiling and replication as two fundamental functions of the DNA molecule which they said would be difficult for their quite rigid model to manage. This careful and humble assessment was countered by an optimistic confidence that these problems with their model would be solved in time. They never have been. The only way round these problems is to change the model. But Watson and Crick never did this, nor did anyone else. This program will ask why. Was it because the model had acquired a self-evident status which people were happy with? Were they afraid to question it? Was it because the work would be very demanding and expensive? Or was it just because the model was so beautiful? In the mid-1970s, two groups working in New Zealand and India began to re-examine the molecule. The Indian group was the most persistent, and in a series of papers published in well-regarded journals, including Nature, they went back to the basics of the molecule and created a new model of the molecule which solved the problems. They examined the flexibility of the backbone and the very individualized stacking between specific bases. They found that they could stack left-handed as well as right-handed, and the bases could move from one stack to the other. This meant that the molecule was fundamentally dynamic. It was a huge departure from the Watson-Crick and is also incredibly beautiful. You would think that this new model, the solution to those major problems, would have been seized upon and investigated by the scientific community, that other labs would repeat the work and either confirm or refute it. Nothing happened. This program asks why. It asks if the molecule is indeed dynamic, and if it is, why those who did the work to establish that have not been recognized. Their work is, or could be, a remarkable improvement in our understanding of one of the most important molecules on Earth.